Hey, what's up, Cellar Dwellers? I got a question for you. Do you like John Carpenter's The Thing? Of course you do. Who doesn't? Well, the folks who brought you In Search of Darkness have a new documentary all about The Thing available for pre-order right now. They actually managed to get interviews with every single living cast member from the movie, including Kurt Russell. It's called The Thing Expanded, and you can secure your copy of it on Blu-ray right now by clicking the link in the description below. Not only will you get a beautiful Blu-ray copy of this movie, but you'll also be supporting this channel. Anyway, just thought I'd bring this to your attention. I'll let Marc and Ivy get started now.
The Midwest, home sweet home in good old Indiana, a place of small towns, cozy families gathered together, and fields of corn and rustic woods. But, like any town, there is a dark underbelly that often goes unnoted. We are part of that darkness. We lurk in the shadows to bring you the best in horror, metal, and stories of the grotesque. This is Blood in the Cornfields.
All right, welcome in, Cellar Dwellers. As always, I am Mark.
And I'm Ivy.
And we are Blood in the Cornfields. Excited to have another different episode today.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
I mean, we did something like this at the beginning of last year.
We really need to do them like every year.
Yeah.
I really feel.
January was just fucking nuts.
Yeah. So we're kind of getting back into the swing of things, and I know that we will normally do a current events. This is almost like whole episode.
All current events.
This is a whole episode of current events. So I'm excited for it. Excited for this one.
All right. Well, we got a lot of movies to discuss, guys.
We do, but first off, I wanted to give a shout out to...
Oh, yes.
Do you want to do the honors?
I will let you, my friend.
Oh, okay. Mr. Frito and Margot, Steve and Margot, got married.
Yes.
Congratulations to both of you.
Guys.
Friends of the potty.
Of the potty?
Of the potty.
Oh, my God.
You haven't heard me call it that before?
No.
You must have forgot. I totally have called it on
I had to have. Like,
yeah.
What?
Friends of the potty. But yes, the Fringe Fest.
Yeah.
I've done with both of them actually. Mm-hmm. I'm a suit sharer with Margot.
Yes, you are.
We both have been Bigfoot. She's
awesome.
A little bit more gracious in it than I am. I'm rather lunky compared to her, so yeah, I appreciate both of them.
Sassy squash.
I don't know. It's not as sassy with me, but I love doing events with both of them. Ran into Steve on the street, like, I don't know, it was not too long ago, just passing by, and Adrian. After we filmed our last episode,
awesome.
Just ran right into Adrian and stuff like that downtown.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say today I ran into Steve and congratulated him. So
awesome, sweet.
Margot, yeah. I've seen a lot just because of Distress Dolls.
Yeah. Which you're involved.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I don't know when the episode's coming out.
This episode's coming out later, but that's fine. Yeah, sure. I as you guys know.
Is this your first event?
It will be my first event, but I am not performing.
Yeah, but like that you're kind of involved with and stuff.
Yeah, so that's cool. Since this event will have passed already, I was dressed up as the bride, or not the bride. It's like a combination between the bride and Frankenstein's monster.
Sweet. So what is the term I forget for like the up and coming?
So we're called baby dolls.
Baby dolls. There you go.
Yeah,
I knew there was a term for it.
We're just in training right now. So the first couple of shows we're just doing like kitten work. So for the lingo, kitten work is basically just picking up money and bras and all that other stuff.
I forget who was doing that when you were front row for the one show.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's what I'm going to be doing.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
You will be so good at that. You will be so good because you were half picking up the money for it anyway and helping,
right?
Because it does get a little away from you.
Mm-hmm. So I'll be doing that.
I like that. I like that for you. I think that's a good role for you.
Yeah, I'm hoping come November I'll be able to try out for my first show.
Sweet.
Maybe.
Well, whatever. It's going to be coming. You're going to do Distress Dolls. I'm going to become a vendor. I'm going to have my own shop going on. I'm going to be doing events around there. I am collecting merchandise as we speak.
I was going to say, speaking of shop, do we have our...
We do.
Our shop finally. Yay!
Yes. I apologize. I will be the first to admit I am not good at this. Mm-hmm. And we have our new shirt up, our
Yes.
body horror
Yes.
shirts up.
And
There's
thank you to the artist, too.
Absolutely.
Glenford.
Thank you. I have like a fleshy pink one, which is pretty cool.
I need that.
Yeah, I like. It's not that I
need it.
dislike the other one, but I like the fleshy tone touch to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we have that. So it's on Etsy. The name of the shop is Creeperware.
Yes.
It is on there. There's also some Blood in the Cornfield shirts. You can be bold and become a cellar dweller with it on the back, or
Yep.
you can just have an original. I need to order one for Rachel, I think, out there, who is, going to be.
Yes, Rachel.
Yes.
I love her.
we had them in person just not long ago.
They're so fun.
I know. And I told him I'm going to continue to be a big old slut for your movie. And I just told them now I wished happy birthday, but I said I wanted a vulva forehead. That would be nice. Because she says to Jody that, the tap water is going to give her a vulva on the head. And I'm like, where can I get that?
Where can
I get a vulva forehead? Sign me up. Shit. It reminds me of the story I've told about Blake. When he went to the doctor. Do you remember that story?
Tell it again. Tell it again.
So, I for the last year of Blake's life, I lived with him. Blake was struggling with alcohol, and I was there to help him reduce and also try to wean off of it. Because for those of you out there, if you're an alcoholic and you're coming off of it, it's very dangerous to come off of it, and you have to do it appropriately. And we're trying to do it out of the hospital, but depending on the severity of the person, you may actually have to go detox in a hospital for that person's safety. So me and Blake were kind of, the fuck it mindset, which we've always been all our entire life. So we were trying to kind of, do that. And I was helping to occupy him. And I don't know what it was, but towards the end of his life, he had gone to a couple of doctors because he was dealing with some health issues before he passed away. And before one of those, before he went to a doctor's appointment, I, for some reason, was talking about your uvula, the little punching bag in your throat.
Yeah.
And I think either mine was swollen or his was, and I had to look at it to see if he had strep or something. And I told him your uvula, and he's didn't know what that was. So I was all right, I had to explain. And then I don't know what the time period was later, but he's like, dude, I have to tell you about going to the doctor. And I'm like, all right, what's up? And so he went and to the doctor, I shit you not, told the doctor that his labia hurt. And they were like, what? And he's like, yeah, my labia. I think it's swollen. And it hurts. That idiot
Blake
didn't know and forgot that uvula and labia, obviously two very different things that you don't want to really mess up. But yeah, he told the doctor that his labia was swollen and sore. Watch out for those swollen labias out there.
Damn.
So yeah, and then apparently he told the nurse and the doctor because she had the doctor come in. She was concerned. She wanted to embarrass him, or I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't film it.
Oh my god!
But yeah, that's the vulva reminded me of the.
That's so funny.
Swollen labia story.
Oh my god, dude. That's so funny.
And then that kind of leads into the whole point I was talking about. That was because the comment was on, I forget the cast member's name, but of the movie Jody that's up and coming. I know we had them on what will be the episode before this one, I think. Whatever, it don't matter.
That's right.
But yeah.
Rachel and Carla.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that was a great time with them.
They're great people, by the way. They need to come back. They just need to come back. They're just fun.
And I've already sent Rachel some of those pictures of the photo shoot that I want to do.
Very cool.
So we're going to link up at some point and try to tackle that, which would be awesome. So cool. If you're listening, I'll be talking to you more about that. But yeah, it's coming out this summer, right? I want to say they're thinking June.
Yes.
I think it is June.
Summer 2026.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I have June in my head. If not, whatever.
Oh, I think that was their hope because it was going to be close to Carla's birthday.
Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome. So yes, check it out.
Yeah.
You got to look at it. If not. But that's what the whole movie is about. We're talking about, episode. We're talking about movies that are coming out that we're kind of looking forward to this year. A whole slew of them. And I am excited for this year.
Yeah.
We've already had some stinkers.
Yeah.
So
let's actually get into that. Let's get
that's
into
why I kinda...
the big ones that came out or that are about to come out. Let's talk about those first, and then we'll of course go into the more kind of obscure stuff.
Absolutely, there's a lot that's coming out. This is a good year for film. I can already tell this is going to be a good year. Yeah, absolutely.
So I guess start off with Dolly. Looks really interesting.
So Dolly does look really interesting. It's kind of with the preview and everything. Like I hope Luke syncs it. But it just kind of looks like a backwoods slasher where it's a very, very large man, which I think is Ethan Suplee. Is this crazy deranged killer like backwoods style, and he has a mask of like a doll,
a baby doll,
and then like puts his victims in like baby type situations, and stuff.
Like sometimes
really
they'll have
cool.
them in like in a little bassinet or a crib or like a nasty kind of like diaper or fuck whatever else. The only thing that worries me about
and it's a Shudder film.
It is. What worries me about it is this is the same dude, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't even look the details.
That did Night Swim in 2014, and that was a terrible movie.
I think I made fun of it on an episode.
Well, wait, you know what? I could be wrong. It might not be.
I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, because Night Swim is
it just sounds like a fun evening. Movie. Like that doesn't even sound like a movie. It just sounds like a fun evening.
Well,
a night swim, you know?
Little
dip in the pool.
As long as it's skinny dipping, that sounds great. So I could be wrong because he did a short called Night Swim. Oh, but there is one that's like called Night Swim. That's like a really shitty 2024 movie.
Yeah, that's
not
one
him.
That I hate. Oh, thank
God.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, wait.
Uh-oh.
Technically, yes. So this was like an extended. He did the
short, and then they made a full length.
Yeah,
off of
exactly.
It.
So poor guy.
Okay, all right.
Let's hope Dolly's way better.
Hopefully, I mean it's right up my alley. It's backwoods, kind of inbred-y looking slashery. So I'm gonna be all for it.
So.
And that one, what is in March?
March, so it would have already passed by the time this one comes out. So let's see. If you want us to review any of these films, just fucking say something.
I'm watching that shit day one, so I will already have watched that come the 6th for sure.
Right, cool. Okay, next is, and I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, Psycho Killer.
So, Psycho Killer, I will inform our listeners, because I'm not sure if I said this on air or if I said it on you. Mm-hmm. So, I went out on a limb because whoever made the Psycho Killer preview trailer is amazing.
Did a great job with editing, huh? It looks
fucking awesome. Like, I wanted to see this. I even went out on a limb. Yes, folks, I'm sure this is not going to age well. I predicted this was going to be my movie of the year. Mm-hmm. It is just bombed completely, about as hard as anyone can bomb. I think it only was in the theaters for maybe a week. Like, it didn't even come around here because I was going to go see it opening night.
That's right, I remember.
I was going to go see it opening night.
You were really excited about it. And I'm
absolutely.
Like, well, can you find it?
It looks like a Long Legs style thriller horror movie, and it's from the writer of Seven, which fucking amazing movie.
Awesome movie, yeah.
Yeah, what's in the box? I mean, shit, that's one of the best scenes ever.
Right.
And it is just, it was a 0 for Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, opening.
And now it's at a 10%, which is still not good. But it got pulled within the first week. It got pulled on a Thursday. They really just yanked that bitch out. They're like, we're not even letting you go to the weekend.
Here, and I thought like Silent Night, Deadly Night was bad. I like the movie, but you know what I mean.
This is bombing harder than that.
And that's crazy. The Silent Night, Deadly Night, in my opinion, was good. The remake. This one apparently
did
just
you ever watch
yanked.
the trailer?
I did, yeah.
It looks fucking phenomenal.
It did look good. It did look really good.
I'm still going to watch it because I can't believe, because, you know, like, everyone has their opinion. My rating system is a little bit different. I mean, if you have if you're a woodsy slasher, like you already start at basically like a 2 or a 3. Like the movie could be shit-tastic and it would still at least get like a 3.
And what was that whole thing? Was it actually done by Disney or it was a Disney affiliate?
It's 20th Century
it is
Pictures,
20th Century Fox,
which is like a derivative of Disney.
Okay.
So it's not like a Disney film,
right?
But I mean, with that, I mean, really, if we, you know how I'm fuck the government.
Yeah.
But if we dull everything down to the most common denominator, everything in this damn world comes from basically like 5 companies. So I don't take as much weight with that. Now that it's bombed, I do take more weight
Right.
for that. But yeah, I have to watch it. Just to see.
We gotta see if it's
just
shit-tastic or not.
So yes,
this might end up being The Crow for us, the remake, which you picked up.
Which I just picked up in the $5 bin at Walmart. Hell yeah, I did.
Fuck that movie.
So yeah, I predicted it was going to be movie of the year. I am going to eat my words because it obviously is not. It didn't even make it through the theater. So I suck. What the fuck do I know? I'm taking an L on this one and just shutting the fuck up. So.
Jesus Christ, Mark.
I'm done.
Well, no, because
have fun. The episode's over.
Now we get to rant.
Yes.
About Scream. Scream 7.
Jeez. I put myself through these just on like principle alone. Not a Scream franchise guy.
Nope. Same. We've talked about ad nauseum how much we hate that franchise.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that like it.
Yeah, no disrespect.
I get it. I get it. It's just, it's not my forte. I do like in some of the more later ones, I feel like the killings have been more visceral, been more aggressive, which I really dig. And I liken that to the first Jason remake where he actually ran after people. I thought that was fucking rad.
That was pretty cool. I was like, oh, he's actually running.
That's badass. Yeah. It's kind of like that. Like, I think some of the later ones, I do like Jenna Ortega. So kind of like, she's been in them and stuff. But, I mean, it's every single one. You know that you're just sitting there trying to figure out who's doing it. 90% of the population can figure out who it is pretty easily. But then I don't want to watch a movie knowing what's going to happen, even if I don't know what's going to happen. Right. You know it's going to come to the end. There's going to be some twist. They're trying to fool you. And it's going to be the big reveal. It's basically a glorified Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really what they are.
So, yeah, there's that aspect of it. And then, of course, there's the more... controversial aspect of it, where of course they got rid of one of their leads because
what was it? Was it a political thing?
It was a political
thing?
And I think that's bullshit. You should still let her act. Like, don't be an asshat about that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't. Whatever. I don't give a shit who your political views are. Like, I love people, and I think it's our job to love people equally. Now, if they do some shit to you,
asshats,
if they do some shit to you, then that's another story. But no, I'll never disown anybody for political views. I will just. The most I would say is like, hey, we know we're on different sides of this fence. Let's just not have that conversation.
But of course, it's all about money.
Oh, God,
that's all they fucking care about. So first off, fuck them. Strike 1 for them.
Yeah.
Strike 2. I know how you kind of feel about AI. You know I fucking hate it with a burning passion.
Yeah.
They have this whole thing where they've teamed up with Meta where you can insert your fucking self into the movie or some shit like that. And then you could see how you die. And it's like, that's dumb.
That's about as cool as farting in a candle at a store and waiting for someone to open it and smell your fart. I mean, some people may enjoy that.
It'll be entertaining for a second.
People. But no, that's just stupid. I mean, talk about gimmicky.
It is
talk
so
about not
gimmicky.
Having faith in your film standing on its own 2 feet.
Right.
That you got to pull some gimmicky bullshit.
And they're already putting it in IMAX too, so it's all 3D and bullshit. And it's like, okay,
movie just
whatever. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Woo!
And then the last part of it that I hate is basically, let me gather my thoughts. So sorry.
You're quite all right. It is. There's a lot of horseshit to go along with this movie. Oh, man, is it the fact that we're on 7?
That's a good part of it. There's one other thing I was going to complain about with it. That's what it was. Okay, that's what it was.
The betting market?
So yeah, that's what it was that I hated about it. Yeah, so they Scream 7 collaborated with Kalshi, the betting market,
where you can literally bet on every and anything.
So beforehand you can bet on who's gonna win, who's gonna die, and who's not.
I don't like that because like that information can very easily be leaked to people, and
exactly.
you can turn around and make a shit ton of money.
Right, exactly.
That's stupid.
So that was part of it.
One thing to bet on like a UFC fight or something like that. This is stupid.
Yeah, so that was the other thing, is like they are relying on so many fucking gimmicks. And it's like, you really do not have faith in this project. Like, you genuinely are trying really hard to grasp at straws for fucking anything.
Well, I mean, and they're really trying to bill it as like Neve Campbell's back, but the problem you have with that is Neve Campbell's not relevant anymore. She's not drawing anyone to the movie like back in the day she would.
Yeah.
You had the Party of Five and all that sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like Neve Campbell is not like putting asses in the seats.
And everybody's doing the Laurie Strode thing, older version, helping out the younger team, like the younger survivors. And it's like, we can stop. It's fine. This lost its appeal already.
Yeah.
Sorry. We're done with it. But yeah, already a lot of people that have pre-screenings for Scream 7 said that it was terrible.
What if in the first 10 minutes he guts Neve Campbell and then literally annihilates her family from the earth, and then the movie ends? That'd be cool. There will be no more Screams.
Hey, that'd be good. I'm cool with that. I'm okay.
I like when movies do weird shit like that. Like, they destroy a character, like, early on, and you're like, what the hell? Yeah. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
We need one of those.
It's not going to. They're going to build it up to the end scene, and it's going to be like, a Mortal Kombat 1 versus 1, like, end scene thing. Yeah.
Well, luckily, we have 2 movies that are probably maybe not going to have good endings that are coming up. The first one is, prepare for it, guys, another reboot remake of The Mummy.
Yeah, this one is different, though. I have to admit, the trailer pulled me in. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm down for, like, leathery, creepy, skinny, not like as skinny as in not weigh as a bunch, but like very fleshy,
nasty,
but leathery, fleshy. Yeah.
And this one's definitely it. It's Lee Cronin, so that's the guy that did Evil Dead Rise. And also that one interesting movie that my husband saw at Sundance. It was called The Hole in the Ground. Oh. It's really interesting. That one was really good, actually. I saw it much later. But yeah, so he can do creepy really fucking well. But in this case, Lee Cronin's The Mummy, I don't know, to me, is giving major Evil Dead Rise vibes. Yeah, because
I can see that.
It involves, if you watch the trailer, it involves a little girl that gets kidnapped. Or something, abducted, and she is somehow
she's missing, right?
Yeah, and she's somehow turned into a mummy,
which that's horrible to think about.
Yeah,
like you get abducted,
and so she's still alive, but in what degree?
In a very Evil Dead way.
Yeah, because she's kind of gross and scary, and like they're trying to, hey, talk to me, baby, and all this other stuff, and like. That's what I thought was interesting, because they kept asking her throughout the trailer, please speak to me, please talk to me. Yeah. And the reason why I find that interesting, and this is why I had a lot to talk about this particular film, in Mortuary School, they literally have a whole segment on Egyptology as well as embalming practices, because that's where the original embalming came from, in mummification. So one of the things that they talked about is that the soul in the Egyptians used to believe that the soul was in 3 parts. I don't remember all the 3 names, but it was in 3 parts. And that the person that oversaw, the main priest that oversaw the funeral service and all that, would touch each of the parts, like a mouth, eyes, ears, maybe even hands or even heart area, as sensories, because what they believed is that if the high priest touched those parts, that person would be able to do that in the next life, in the next world. In like, I guess not underworld, but, in the great beyond.
Sure.
So when they kept saying, talk to me and all this other stuff, I'm like, oh, is there going to be a thing where like there's a priest somewhere else in like the underworld that's going to give her the ability to speak, but only at his command?
Who knows? I
So
don't know.
I was like, how far are they going to go into the Egyptology part of it? And I'm like,
I mean, it is called The Mummy.
that's why I'm very interested.
It could be surface or it could be deeper. You never know.
Right?
You
So
know?
I'm like, ooh, that would be really cool. Like, I would love to see them delve into the Egyptology. And you know, the other thing is too, like, we are disturbing sacred ground anytime that we break into an Egyptian tomb.
Yeah.
We are literally disturbing their
There's
grounds.
a lot of bad shit that's happened to some people that have broken into tombs.
Exactly, especially
lot
King
of bad
Tut's.
shit, yep.
Because they are meant to stay there. But what do? We go and take them and show them off at different fucking places, and we study them and rip them apart.
I'm good.
So
I'll
you
just
see,
let that shit lay.
you see what I mean? I wonder if these parents are like Egyptologists or something like that, and they mess with the wrong fucking mummy. They
I
came
don't know.
after your fucking daughter.
Who knows? Yeah, that's it looks cool. I'm holding out for a fight scene between like a little mummified girl and like a full grown adult. I think that would be awesome. I want to see them trade blows, so I'll be holding out for that. I like to see a good kid on film get slapped around.
Oh my god, you do. And honestly, because it's a little girl and this little girl looks so demonic and nasty, like doesn't even really look human anymore.
No, she looks like her skin is like a football.
Yeah, it's really, which good on them. If these are practical effects, it looks great. Because I think at one point she even takes off her skin at one, and it's like, ooh, god. But yeah, so I mean, good on them. But like, yeah, because she looks so nasty, it's like I don't give a fuck what happens to her. Like, you know, I have that whole thing about kids, but like because it's like this nasty, grotesque looking thing that doesn't even resemble a child anymore. I'm like, oh, whatever.
You're okay with them clocking her with a
no,
log?
that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead.
Smack her in the head.
Fuck
with a
her
log.
off. I don't care.
Awesome.
Get her out of here. All right. Well, next, and let's mention that The Mummy comes out in April.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm really excited about,
All right.
Evil Dead Burn comes out in July.
It's a good time for some of these other movies too.
Yeah.
It's that summer blockbuster time.
Right. And I don't remember when Evil Dead Rise came out. I want to say it was summery.
I don't know. It's been so long. Well, not like long, but it's been a decent
Casper
amount.
was like first born when that movie came out. But yeah, and I heard that they were doing Evil Dead Burn and Evil Dead Wrath simultaneously or back to back or something.
Yeah, gonna
like
release, and I think they've already started working on Wrath.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. And I wonder what that means and if that's going to lead anywhere else. You know
I'm
what I
excited to get a longer trailer to really get kind of a feel for, you know, what's kind of going on with
And
it.
it's going to be a completely different director. It's not obviously going to be the Mummy guy because he's working on that. It's going to be, gosh, if I can even pronounce his name, Sebastian Vonix. I don't even think I said that right.
That's all right.
So yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm excited. I want to know what's going on and where it goes. So that's cool.
So Faces of Death
Jesus.
is going to be coming out. So we actually just got the trailer.
Yep,
Probably
just
like 4 hours ago.
yeah.
I mean,
As of this day, but like
yeah.
when this drops, it'll be like maybe a couple weeks. But
Yeah.
still, it's like, oh my.
Because we didn't have really anything. There was just like a logo drop type thing over some creepy music, and then we had like a synopsis or like the the main.
So like the synopsis was basically this. It was a woman employed as a website content moderator comes across a series of violent videos reproducing death scenes from a film, which is The Faces of Death.
Yeah.
So it's basically, and you know what? This is what I don't like about it. Just gonna be honest. What I hate about it is that it's a fantasy element of it.
Yeah.
It would have been cool. Okay, make it fantasy, whatever, you know, like a fantasy scenario. But what would have been cool is if you just drop this thing underground, like, you know, like how the original Faces of Death was. And now if you wanted to make it, you know, more tamer, I guess you could make all the deaths fake, but based on real deaths. Because the original Faces of Death had fake deaths in there.
Yeah, the originals. that was one movie I didn't go for. I've seen them. Not a fan. It just you're surrounded by death literally all the time. But for me, so I'm a pretty sensitive person, and I just this may sound weird, but when seeing people dying and all that sort of stuff, it literally hurts my soul. Yeah. I think that the human eyes were not meant to watch that sort of thing.
That, yeah.
And so it really does kind of affect me differently. So I had been around people that had watched them, and I had started to until there was some stuff that I'm pretty sure was real, and I'm just this feels wrong. I should not be watching this. It does not feel right.
And see, of course, I have a weirder, relationship with Faces of Death because I'm a mortician and all that, but that's my thing. I enjoyed the first one. The first one was just because that was your rite of passage, and they even tout that in the commercial for this one. Oh, it's a rite of passage when you see all this shit. Yeah. And it did feel like that, for the first two films. As it got on, and then you also had not Faces of Death, but it was Phases of Death.
Yeah, there was something
like that. It was a knockoff, but it was worse, way worse.
I never watched it.
And it had heavy metal over the top of it, from underground bands, which was kind of neat. But it was okay, it went really far, too far. And the more you go down into the underground kind of nasty, icky movies, the more you're gonna find. Especially the Your Ticket into Hell movies.
I don't know what it is. They ain't even going there.
And most of them are fake too. For Your Ticket into Hell, but it's.
I'm good.
They're interesting. Things.
I don't even need to roll the dice. I'm not playing that scratch off card.
But
I don't need to win the prize.
But the ones that I know that they're fake, it's okay, I can deal with that. Yeah. But the ones that, you said, where I know that they're real, I'm I can't. Yeah, I can't with any of this because, like you said, it just feels wrong. It feels like I'm dishonoring this person dying.
Oh, absolutely. And it you can't help but it actually desensitizes you.
Exactly.
Some people have that opinion on horror movies, which is fine. I get that.
Yeah.
And everyone has their limits. Everyone has their comfortabilities. And for me, I don't look at horror at all like that. And actually, even from a little child, never have. But for me, I think it's, disrespectful. I mean, the last thing I would want is for my loved one to be on some tape dying in some horrible way and
you finally see it.
Yeah, some jerk off in Nebraska is watching it and laughing.
Right, exactly.
No, I don't want that at all.
Exactly. And that's
nothing against Nebraska. But...
And, in the mortician world, there is a particular site called Morgue Morticia. It is kind of basically Faces of Death, but for the internet world.
Oh.
And it shows terrible deaths, people being murdered in terrible ways, hacked apart in other countries and stuff like that. And it's I don't ever need to see that. No. And a lot of times, I'll get pushback from other morticians. I won't say who they are.
Sure.
But they'll be well, how can you do your job then? You know what? I deal with death every day just as much as you do.
Yeah.
But the thing is I actually respect the people that I work with because I realize that these people, these bodies, are people. They are somebody's loved one. And I do not want to become desensitized to not be able to serve them.
And it's aftercare. Whether someone, even if you disagree with me, I'll call you horseshit. You are a branch of a nurse.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
are a branch of a doctor. You are in the care genre of job. It's just different. It's a nurse isn't a nursing home nurse. It's different.
Right. It's a little different.
Yeah, a foot doctor isn't the same as you, but you're all under that umbrella, and because it's care. It just happens to be that your client isn't alive, but that family is.
Exactly.
And that is a huge part of what you do.
Exactly. And it's that's part of the reason I couldn't become a doctor. Literally because again, I wanted to be a surgeon. So the idea of somebody dying
you have a bad
because
day,
of me,
died. Yeah.
fucking, I would be, no, I would, no. I'm not, guys, I am not going to ever be in this state of depression ever again. Mark my words. But I would surely think of killing myself, actually.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, nope.
I tried to play Operation as a little kid. I suck. I suck. I'd be one of those people that sew shit up inside you, and I'm like, damn it. And on the way home, I'm like, fuck me. I just sewed up a wash rag in that guy. Fuck, he's going to die. I'm done. I'm fired.
That's a lawsuit.
I'm so fired. That would be me. That would be me. Or you sneeze accidentally and it goes over the open wound. Yeah. That would be me.
So yeah, Faces of Death, fuck you. I
love how we got off on the tangent off of that.
Well, that's how it is. I like that it has Charlie XCX. I fucking love her music.
See, okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's what I thought. Because I've heard that name before.
I love her. I love her music. I like that she's going to be in this. I also like that, like, she's going to be, later on, apparently, she's doing a movie with the guy that did Audition.
Oh.
Like, the Japanese film Audition.
Okay.
She's going to be working with that director. And they're going to be putting together a film, which I hope is gory and nasty and messy. So, good on her. I'm very excited for whatever that becomes in the future.
Okay, so this one I'm personally looking forward to. In a Violent Nature 2, we just, another one, got the trailer today, I think.
Yep.
It looks more aggressive. And In a Violent Nature is one of those movies where I think it was Carla that I was talking to that, like, she didn't like it. And I was like, I'm not offended at all because it is one of those movies that you either like it or you do not. Yeah. There's not really like a middle ground in my opinion on this movie. Yeah. But In a Violent Nature 2 looks great. It's at a campsite and he's all like Jason style, grabbing people through the windows and shit. I'm like, I love that sort of shit.
You like your hook-handed man.
Yes. So I am excited for that. I don't know if there's a release date yet.
It doesn't look like yet. It's in post-production, so it'll be probably soon.
Yeah, but I'm totally fucking looking forward to that one. You can take this next one.
All right, so the next one I'm kind of excited for, but I'm also kind of not. I am not in the least bit. I have a love-hate with it because you know how I am. I love the queer shit. Yeah. I love the weird stuff, which we'll get to.
This one looks artistic. The way it looks, it does look artistic.
Okay, but what this looks like to me, because I'm holding up the Fangoria.
Harley Quinn?
Yep. I do not give a fuck. I do not care. I hate the most that I think it's who's the monster?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is a Frankenstein and the Bride version of the Harley Quinn, Jake Gyllenhaal Joker movie.
Correct.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, I've seen it.
I hate it. I don't. Well, I don't know if it's. I don't. Fuck
it may not be like that, but that's my first my 2 seconds of watching it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Like,
so it's
I'll probably still see it.
I'll have you see it and tell me how it is.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale's the monster. That's right. I'll probably still see it, but I am not excited. I am expecting this to go horribly wrong. But you know what? If I am surprised and I find out that it's actually really a lot of queer fun, okay, thank you for proving me wrong. But we'll see what happens.
What is that one?
Clayface. Okay, so
that sounds familiar.
Batman. So there's a villain in Batman that's named Clayface. And he's a kind of almost underground Batman villain. I don't, let's just put it this way. He's been in a lot of the cartoons and reboots and stuff like that, but he has never been in an official Batman movie. Okay. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is going to be like an offshoot movie. And what I'm hoping for is they make Clayface gay, because he has very huge gay undertones in the cartoon.
Okay.
Because he's an actor. That's not the reason he's gay, but like he's an actor, and he has to basically keep himself in the closet in order to keep getting all these big roles, because he's like a big to-do actor. He gets all the action movie roles and all this other stuff.
Is this going to be a Batman?
Yep.
Is Robert Pattinson?
I don't know if Robert Pattinson's going to be in it or not.
I actually liked how he did Batman. I thought he did a great job.
I still haven't seen that.
I was so scared, but I thought he did a great job.
Robert Pattinson, as long as he is not in Twilight, is fine. He does a great job.
I have it. It's the newest Batman that Robert Pattinson was in is one of my favorites of the franchise.
Cool.
Yeah,
I need to see it. I still feel bad that I
borrow
haven't.
it. I'll let you borrow it. I have the steel book for it.
Oh hell, that's awesome! Thank you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm excited for this one because this is going to be like they're actually going to try to make this a horror film because it's a body horror thing. Oh, because what happens is he takes this nasty, like, I don't remember exactly what happens in the cartoon, but he has like a potion that he drinks because he thinks it's going to help him be really cool. Like he can mold his face a certain way and he can become any actor he could ever want.
Interesting.
But it goes awry.
Goes wrong, yeah.
And he gets, hubris gets the best of him. And in the cartoon, his cute gay partner is like, guy, you need to calm down, you're being a dick. And he's like, no, I'm still the best actor. But anyway, I hope it's like that. I hope it has gay undertones for Clayface, but I'm also really excited because it's going to be horror and body horror. And you know how I feel about body horror.
Yeah, absolutely. That I wasn't aware of that movie.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Return of the Living Dead coming out in November, December.
Ooh.
The remake.
They've been teasing this with like the Gates and Tarman for a minute now.
Yeah. So I'm hoping it actually becomes something. Even if it's gonna suck, I'm very curious.
I'm like when you touch these like like with Toxic Avenger, same type of thing. Like when you touch these bigger franchises, it's like, ooh. Mm-hmm. Are you sure you want to do that?
Like more underground franchises even, because like Return of the Living Dead, while yes, the first movie is a darling in the horror community, it's not big in like the mainstream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like a non-avid horror fan probably doesn't know about it as much as like if you're into horror, you know about it.
Yeah.
But if you're not, it's scarce enough that you might not know about it.
Yeah, that's a fair point. So I'm interested. We'll see what happens with it, but whatever.
It's like a notch below, like your major ones, Halloween, Friday the 13th. Like it's below that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's in my opinion, notch below that.
In my opinion, it's where Killer Clowns used to be.
Sure.
Until it got fucking huge.
Until it got Walmarted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So Robert Eggers also has Werewolf coming out.
All I've seen is stills.
Cool.
It looks really old timey, real dark, very black and white. Which I don't know if it's going to be really black and white. I don't think it just looks very black and white,
but it's very monotone.
Ah, there you go. Yeah,
and they're definitely Robert Eggers. I don't fucking know. He basically said this is going to be a departure from Nosferatu, whereas Nosferatu was horny. He said this is going to just be brutal. He's like, He basically said, don't expect anything like lovey-dovey about this. This is just going to be brutal.
I'm for it.
I don't know. It's a werewolf movie. That's what I want.
Yeah.
You should have ripping out throats and mauling people. It's a werewolf, man. So I'm kind of excited for that. So we'll see how that goes as well. Okay. Now we're getting into more of the not so well-known films.
Getting down there.
So I think we should go ahead and start off with the one that you want to talk about.
Okay. So we doing that or we doing that?
We'll compare the two. So,
Didn't Die is an interesting, not as well-known film coming out. I kind of stumbled onto it. It's about a podcast host during the apocalypse. And there's a zombie outbreak, and it does have like a British dark humor tone to it that I kind of picked up on through the trailer. But basically, there's zombies going around, they kill them, and then they are interacting, kind of not full on comedy, subtle comedy. But looks really interesting, but it's all based around, she has an apocalypse horror, a podcast, which is kind of cool.
And you know what, say what you will about zombie films and they're so old, we're so done with them. You know what, if you can still make it interesting or make something different in a story we haven't seen.
This definitely looks like a different spin on a zombie flick.
So I think that would be cool. Have fun with it if you're going to do a zombie film. And this looks like it's going to do a good job.
Yeah.
Speaking of podcasts, Not ours, but there is Undertone, which
this has been getting a lot of buzz on the internet. It's getting that type of buzz that movies get to where it's like labeled as like legitimately spooky.
Yeah.
Like this one is legitimately scary. You know, who knows how those turn out. But for early starters, it definitely is getting that sort of label kind of like, running through the internet.
And see, when you told me about Didn't Die, I thought you were talking about Undertone.
Sure, yeah.
Because I literally, I go down to my favorite store that you guys should also make your favorite store, Karma, in Warsaw, Indiana.
Yes, you should.
Get your asses down there. But I picked up the latest Fangoria issue. It has the bride right on the front.
It's a cool cover. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it is a cool cover. But one of the first things that they talk about is Undertone. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. And it's about a lady that has a podcast. So you could see why I was kind of thinking it was that. It's an A24 film set to be released on March 13th. And it's basically about this girl who records her episodes with her partner that's like in England or whatever, something like that. Kind of like our friend Black Tornado at one time. And like there's weird shit coming in through her recording sessions. Weird shit.
Yeah, it's definitely a more of a spooky, I don't know whether it's a ghost or a spirit type thing, but it's kind of that vein scary.
Yeah.
Not like a, hey, someone's, gonna rip you in half type thing.
Yeah, so it sounds interesting. Like that would be kind of cool because like she supposedly has like a paranormal podcast of some kind. And I usually hate ghost films, anything with like that shit freaks me the fuck out. So I may not be seeing Undertone, but you can tell me how it goes, Mark.
Yeah, I definitely will. So the next one I'm interested in, and I don't know like a ton about it. I've seen trailers and stuff, but it's a horror comedy called Scared to Death. So first off, it has Bill Moseley in it.
Yeah.
So it got my attention. But then it also has Lin Shaye, who was in, I can't remember if it's Insidious or if it was in, what's that?
I think you're right. It's Insidious.
I think it was Insidious because she's
right.
like the main lady that knows what she's doing and teaches them to go to the other side. But to me, I know her as the old lady from Kingpin. Where Woody Harrelson's character sleeps with her and because he can't make rent and she's like so disgusting and she plays that so well. But so I'm an 80s baby, everyone out there, and I was shocked, and some of you may know this name. I have not thought or seen or heard of this name in forever, but Rae Dawn Chong is in it. She was in so many 80s movies and was absolutely a smoke show back in the day.
She is cute.
Oh, dude, she was in so many 80s movies. Commando. She was in The Color Purple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. She was in so much stuff. So much. She was on Tales from the Dark Side. Another movie called Soul Man.
That's right. When she was on Tales from the Dark Side, she was the gargoyle girl.
Yep. Oh, yeah. She's in so many 80s films. I mean, you can just scroll. She's even in a Cheech and Chong film. But, yeah. So Rae Dawn Chong in this movie. That's so crazy. What I remember from it is, of course, Bill Moseley, but it looks interesting because there's another character that's in it, and I don't know what his character is, but he looks really obnoxious. The Grog. Yeah, is some character. He looks like some either metal or porn star, like cocky, narcissistic dude. Right. I am so intrigued to kind of learn more about this movie. It just seems really interesting.
The poster looks fun.
Yeah, like, so the synopsis for it is it's a horror comedy directed by Paul Boyd about a young production assistant who convinces his crew to film a seance at a haunted orphanage for their movie, and then leading them to be trapped and tormented by the spirits.
By orphans, little children.
Yeah, yes. So it...
Okay, well, I want to see the children get these, Home Alone these people. Would be kind of fun.
Yeah, so it does have some actors that you'll recognize. It is a horror comedy, but it looks pretty sweet.
All right, you have two that you introduced me to, my kind sir, and I am so fucking excited.
Yeah, I did a little deep diving, and I know my partner here to my right pretty damn well by now.
You do.
And I picked out two masterpieces for her.
Yep.
That I know she would so love. So the first one is Forbidden Fruits. My description for this, folks, is 70% Mean Girls, 30% The Craft.
I fucking love that. That is like a match made in
and
fucking
it is
heaven.
Diablo Cody produced.
My bitch.
Yes. And it looks every bit of Mean Girls in The Craft. That is the best way to describe this movie.
It is. Just looking at the trailer alone that we watched before this. Oh my god. I love it. It looks so bubbly.
It does, yeah.
And it's like, okay, those of you who just look at me from the outside, I'm this dark goth chick, but goddamn, you put flowers and like cutesy hearts and pink in front of me, I'll melt. You have me. I'm yours.
Yep.
And that's this movie. I love it. It looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to see the more horror aspects of it shine through.
If anything else, I would add it has a little bit of Jawbreaker in it.
Yes.
Yeah, it has a little bit of Jawbreaker in it.
Oh, it's so feral.
From those of you back in the day, if you haven't seen Jawbreaker, check it out.
Fucking love
it. Does have kind of a Jawbreaker feel to it, too. That just dawned on me.
I also love that each of the girls are named after fruit. There's apple, cherry, and fig.
And they have the charm on their like Pandora fucking
the little
UP Mall bracelet thing.
I can't even. I love it. And then they have a new character named Pumpkin that joins them.
Pumpkin. Yeah, she's in the Auntie Anne's knockoff pretzel outfit.
Yep. And I'm just like, yes, all of this. I love it so much.
Yes, and so where that movie is up your alley,
oh my
I
God.
showed you one that quite possibly may be further up your alley.
Yes, it is.
So this one, I put notes and I struggled with like, how do I describe this? So excuse me, I'll go back and do like a little recap because I forgot. Scared to Death is going to come out on March 13th. Didn't Die is going to come out March 6th, the same day as Dolly, for those of you out there. Forbidden Fruits, I didn't get a release date on that one yet. So, sorry. That brings me back to the movie called Touch Me.
Comes out April of this year.
Which, should be interesting. So, with this movie, how I described it was a crazy, funny, horny, sexy, alien horror movie that is gay.
Touch me.
So, I'm going to just read about
synopsis?
this. Yeah, because, like,
I love everything about it.
It's an alien, touches the main characters and they, like, kind of...
They're addicted.
Yeah, they're addicted to them, but the alien is super quirky and super strange.
He's
but
fun.
Like attractive, long hair, fit guy.
Yeah.
But like wears the whole sweatsuits
yeah.
and like
the joggers pants and shit.
It looks so fun and funny and
I'm excited.
This one's completely up your alley.
I also love the hentai aspect of it with the tentacles.
Yeah.
That's hot.
And you find out that the two characters who are friends both like fall for the alien.
Yep.
And kind of like there's gonna be some fighting over, I think.
I'm so excited for that.
Because the one scene where they're like, oh no, like he's bad for you, like I want you to leave, but you leave first.
But you leave first, like he's mine.
Yeah. But this looks great. It looks like it has a touch of Color Out of Space.
Yeah.
Like with some of the coloring. It looks like it has that, but like this is another horror comedy that just
I love it.
I mean, this is you.
Yeah,
like,
this
this screams you.
You're not wrong. Like this is definitely right up my alley. Like when you showed me that trailer and like the tentacles and just like, oh my.
and I love how it's just your anuses are open.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
what? Okay. You might want to
Hot.
Shut that for a second. I don't know. I don't know what the circumstances are behind that.
I could think of things to do, but we will move on.
So yes, Touch Me. That to me, like out of all the movies we were going over, that was what I was most excited to present to you.
I'll let you guys know how it goes. And
yes.
and if you see it before me, tell me.
Yes, and you all have to watch these trailers.
Yeah. Oh my God! Please watch all these. They're so silly.
What else we got? So I may be butchering the name. I think it's called Hokum.
Okay.
Hokum. It's a Damian McCarthy directed movie. He's the one that directed Oddity. The one with the wooden characters that sits at the table.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then it stars Adam Scott.
Help me out.
Adam Scott.
Oh,
Parks
that
and Rec.
guy.
Yeah, from Parks and Rec.
That's right. He's in The Krampus.
Yep, and then in Step Brothers, he sings with his family, and it's so obnoxious.
Jesus, this man has his beard in this movie.
This looks like a non-comedic serious role for him. To me, it's so weird. This gave off Japanese movie vibes to me, but I don't think it's a Japanese movie.
Oh, definitely not.
You're right. It gave off those like spirit creepy Japanese vibes to me when I watched the trailer.
Oh, definitely, especially with the mask or whatever that's in the trailer.
Yeah, it looks really, really interesting. That's kind of another one of those ones that I didn't find a date for yet, per se.
It says May, I believe.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one looks really interesting. Definitely one more of those like creepy, spooky type movies.
Yeah. And then one that we kept getting trailers for in a lot of movies that we were watching was Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Yeah.
The time travel one.
This kind of looks like just a balls to the wall, like splatter, random shit going on, blowing up type movie. But the scene, that you guys have probably seen where he's in the diner.
Oh, yeah. He tells everybody, and he looks crazy and everything.
And he's like, we've done this 100 times. And, goes to, so-and-so, you're going to do this or whatever. And that looks great. I forget that lead. You see him in everything. What is his name?
Sam Rockwell?
Yeah, Sam Rockwell's in everything.
Yeah.
But he, for that scene, does an amazing job. This one looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. It really looks good. Apparently, it has already come out, but okay. But I haven't seen anything. We've gotten trailers for it, but I haven't seen anybody showing it.
No.
And it's got good ratings, so it's I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I don't know. It's hard to keep up with this shit anyway. You're fine.
It is, and it kind of sucks too, because I think a big part of it, and guys, here's our end rant, I would say, is go out if you can and go see these movies in theaters, because you going out and seeing these films puts money where you want to see these more films like it. Mm-hmm. So that is the only way that small budget movies are ever going to be able to become anything. Absolutely. I mean, we had Iron Lung and
so I knew nothing about that movie. That just slipped by me. I know nothing about it. I have no clue. I guess it was a YouTube guy.
Yeah, Other than Markiplier.
I have no fucking clue. I know nothing about that movie.
Markiplier is definitely more of a millennial kind of guy, because he was big during that time period.
I still have no clue who the fuck he is.
That's okay.
I have no idea who that is.
He just does a shit ton of Let's Plays.
I don't know what that is.
That's fine.
I have no idea what the hell that is. It's basically
what we did for Mortuary Assistant. Which, speaking of...
oh, gosh, you just segued right into that.
So Mortuary Assistant comes out on, I believe, Shudder. I do not give a flying
I was going to say nobody cares when it comes out.
I fucking hated it from the first trailer that I saw. I literally shared it around to all my mortician friends and said, look at how much shit this is and what a disgrace it is to the game. Because literally the game,
Does it follow the game?
Kind of, yeah. Okay. The storyline. But the rest of it is horseshit. Yeah. Whereas the game, I feel like it did mostly right by funeral directing, by showing what it was like, the process and stuff. It was almost educational.
Sure.
And that was awesome. That was great to see.
Yeah, because I didn't know about some of the ingredients and shit that you use and stuff.
our embalming fluids
Yeah,
and
because
whatnot.
there's like different stuff. Yeah,
That do different things.
It's exaggerated, of course, because it's a video game. But yeah, it definitely kind of was like, oh.
But it was awesome because it was a good tool. Like, it could have been a good tool. And then we have this movie that's supposed to be based on this kind of sort of educational game, and it completely unrails it.
Yeah.
Nothing. It is more on the spooky aspect and does fuck nothing for morticians.
Sweet.
It makes us look like goddamn barbarians. Literally, the first image is this bitch ass mortuary assistant. I don't give a fuck what she is. She's not going anywhere in life, okay?
Really?
No, because literally the first part is like you see like where they do the not dental ties, where they do the needle injector to close the mouth.
Sure.
So okay, Mark, give me 1 second.
Is she doing it like I would do it? Like, doesn't even have a clue what she's doing?
No, I feel like you would be competent enough to do it like if I showed you once, you could do it.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. Yeah. This bitch, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her. She needs to be fired.
All I know is it said something with Terrifier.
What the fuck is that? Look at all... sucks. She sucks at her job.
It looks like a blind person did that.
Exactly.
Okay, so...
She needs to be fired.
I don't know anything, but that looks like piano wire. Is the wire what it's supposed
what
to
it
be?
is it's just regular wire. You know, like what you'd put on like piping and stuff like that, and it is attached to a needle like that. That is correct. But whatever the fuck she did with this, she fucked up on this person bad.
She had no idea what she's doing.
No, because what you're actually supposed to do, one up there, one down here, that's all you need.
Oh, that's it? Oh.
Because this also looks like a younger person. This isn't like an older person where sometimes when you do it, little side note, guys, sometimes it rips out of the gums because they have terrible gums. So if that happens, that's when you take an actual needle itself and thread and you actually have to sew the person's mouth up. Not like you would see a fucking emo asshole do. Sorry. Yeah. But where you'd have to go in, like you'd basically go through the chin, under the tongue, up the nose and all this other stuff. Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah, sorry.
No, not fun.
So this bitch needs to be fired. Already
what did it say about
this.
Terrifier?
It's from the producers of Terrifier.
I hate it when movies do that.
And then this bitch also already, I mean, she's using the tool correctly.
She's using the...
Yeah.
That thing. I like that.
Yeah, the
thing.
trocar.
Yeah, I like that.
She's using the trocar correctly. But just everything else about it is just frustrating. It's like you did not need...
We need to watch this.
Oh, you're ready to watch me just get mad, obliterated.
What?
And this, what the fuck is that? What are those ties? What is going on?
Like some bondage stuff going on here.
Well, and the other thing is too, like and I don't know what the hell they're doing with that crematorium. You do not cremate somebody like that, you fucking idiot.
It looked like he was going down the hallway for a party.
Yeah. So all of this is a bunch of shit already, and it's just like we're just gonna focus on the spooky stuff. That's it. That's all this is. Fuck the fact that the game was accurate, a little bit more accurate. Yeah. Wow. So there you go. Fuck that shit.
Whenever you're resort to putting from the producers of this successful movie, that's the kiss
usually
of death.
not a good sign.
That's never a good sign, because it's basically you're admitting hey, our movie sucks and nobody's gonna watch it unless we throw this name of a movie that out there
or somebody that
and I don't know the film industry and that shit very much, but in order to be a producer, you don't really got to do jack shit.
You just got to throw money at it.
Yeah. It's not if it's the director or the writer or, I don't know, something else. But the producer, and I guess it all depends on how involved that person is, because I don't want to contradict myself and then refrain and go back to the Diablo Cody produced one.
Right.
But I feel that she would be more hands-on than that, but it's you're not even naming the person. You're from a producer of Terrifier. It's my cousin Jimmy's brother was an actor in this movie. You need to go see it.
Fucking right. Well, at least with Lisa Frankenstein, like Diablo Cody, literally, I think she was also the producer for that. Oh no, she was the writer for that one.
Yeah.
But like at the very least, she's the writer. I mean, I feel like if she saw the script for Forbidden Fruit, she's just like, oh yeah, throw money at that. That sounds great, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So, who knows? I mean, if you watch, I'm fucking wrong, and there's like some amazing producers out there. I don't know. I certainly can't name one of them.
Sam Raimi.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, but just only producer, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them are usually directors.
I don't even think that's like a job that you just are. Like, I don't think there's someone that's just a producer.
Oh, I think there is.
Is there?
Because, like, it's somebody with
Film
money.
people out there. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, so
Somebody
they're
with
just
money
throwing
that
money,
can
but
just-
they're not actually doing jack shit. Who knows? Who knows? But whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
So that
care.
was our list.
I don't care. Awesome. Well, I mean, yeah, there's some good movies coming out. I want to say this is more like the first half of the year kind of stuff, because obviously there's stuff that's going to come out in October and September that we have no clue about, you know,
And
like
maybe there'll be things that we'll review later.
Absolutely. I think that we will have to cover some stuff. So hopefully we turned you on all to like some movies coming out. If you want us to review some of them, definitely comment.
Please
Let
tell
us know.
us. So which ones do you want to hear about? I mean, there's obviously going to be some that we're like definitely going to review.
Oh,
100% we're going to do it, no matter what you guys think or say. But there are some that like, okay, well, do you think that sounds cool? Maybe we'll do a full review of it. Maybe it'll end up in Devil Tail. We'll see.
Yeah. We just figured out what we're doing.
Yeah. So then,
anything,
not going to say that. But I am excited for the next Devil Tail.
Yes. So check out Devil Tail. Go to Creeperware.
Yep.
Support Jody. Support any local movies coming out. We've got some guests lined up that we're both excited for coming up here. We thank you all for listening to us. We've been really lucky. A lot of our guests have seeked us out.
Yeah.
So we haven't had to do guest hunting like in the first year where we've had
You're
to.
right. Yeah.
And so we thank everyone for that. That's just awesome. Like I wasn't even sure we'd ever get to like that kind of point. So it's pretty rewarding to be there. So
it is definitely. So thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Listening to us, supporting us, believing in us.
Staying till the end.
Right? Oh yeah. Thank you guys.
Sweet. All right. Well, with that being said,
look out for each other and good night, cellar dwellers.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.